Hey, what's up, guys? Dan back up in Borderlands, and yeah, we gotta talk about a few things, man. If you didn't know, Gearbox released a little more news about nothing. They were at PAX, and they had a Gearbox panel. A lot of people thinking that they had a Gearbox panel, they were gonna really focus on maybe Borderlands 3, but all we got was singing, politics, and dancing. Is that what Gearbox is trying to do now? I don't know, but what I do know is that the Gearbox panel was utter trash, and all we got for Borderlands, which I'm pretty sure 99% of the people in that audience came in there for Borderlands 3 news, and they gave us nothing. I know that they want to try to be different. They're really trying to make some money back from the pretty big failure, let's be honest, of Battleborn. But yo, can y'all, let me just say, can y'all be like Call of Duty right now? I don't even play Call of Duty. I'm tired of seeing Call of Duty drop every year. But at least that audience knows Call of Duty ain't going nowhere, and the people are getting what they want to play. Gearbox, come on, man. Just give us something. Saying there's no more news on Borderlands 3 that we don't already know is not worth it. We don't really know a lot about Borderlands already, and my audience, a lot of other people's audiences, the majority of my audience is still Borderlands. So most of my content is still Borderlands, and granted, I've done a lot of Destiny now, but Borderlands is where it's at, man. I've said it on stream many times. Once Borderlands 3 comes out, my community, my stream is going to be strictly, I don't want to say strictly, because I will be playing on the game still, but I'll go back into Borderlands content daily. And you just won't give it to us. It just won't give me what I want, man. I know that Battleborn is the current game. I know y'all have new DLC coming out, but your entire Gearbox audience is not at all Battleborn. So just give us some more Borderlands, man. Give us some news about Borderlands. Give us a teaser. Give us a trailer. Give us a little news. Give us something. Because I guarantee by the time y'all get back around to Borderlands, it's going to be too late. Somebody else is going to put out a game that takes the formula of Borderlands, makes it even better. And then when you finally try to drop Borderlands 3, nobody's gonna care. And I'm behind Gearbox 100%. I love Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2. I even like TPS, man. A lot of people don't like TPS, and I enjoy TPS. But come on, man. Get it together, Bungie. Bungie, yeah. Man. See, I'm talking about Bungie because at least Bungie's listening, Gearbox. Do you hear me? Just get it together, man. Get it together. I don't think I can play this, man. Get it together. Get it together. So they talked about, they had a debate where Randy Pitchford pretended to be Crazy Earl, and then the guy who voices Scooter had a whole. It was dumb. We did hear about Duke Nukem, but I don't think nobody came. I bet the other 1% came for Duke Nukem. But even if you saw in the audience, most of those people had on cosplays from Gearbox. You know your audience, man. And you're trying so hard to not put out Borderlands content. And I don't understand why. Golf said it best. Gearbox, or at least Randy Pitchford, is allergic to money. Do they need a new CEO, maybe? Do we need a CEO that's just going to come out straight and be like, okay, listen, all we're going to do is Borderlands until the day we die. Just keep making content about that. At least they'll make some money off of it, because Jesus, man. I really expected us to find something, to hear something, a teaser trailer, something about Borderlands 3. and the fact that we didn't is kind of upsetting. It's kind of upsetting, man. So Gearbox's panel was a failure, utter failure. It was a very bad panel. It was very cringeworthy. I don't like using cringeworthy a lot, but it was very, very uncomfortable how bad and how forced that panel was. And don't get me wrong, panels are meant to be forced. You know, they're in front of the audience. They're developers. They're not used to being in front of the audience like that every day. They're not entertainers in that light. So it's supposed to be a little cringeworthy, but that Randy singing a song on the guitar, like, did you have? I'm gonna rant for a minute. Did you really think your audience would be like, yo, this is really good. I'm enjoying this panel. This is what I came for, Gearbox. No, not at all. How dare you? How dare you take advantage of your Borderlands audience? Your Gearbox, your audience. Borderlands made you who you are now. You wouldn't have been able to make Battleborn without Borderlands. And I know y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all are not dumb people. Get it together. This shouldn't be a rant. This might be a rant. I'm really upset. I'm really upset, man. It shouldn't be, but you know what? You got to get it together sooner or later. So I don't really have anything else to say about it. I just really want Borderlands news. The landscape of gaming is changing since Borderlands 1, since Borderlands 2. If you wait too long, Gearbox, you're gonna be left in the dust. And I don't want y'all to not have jobs or anything like that. Y'all are smart people. Get it together. Get it together, man. So I can't think of any redeeming qualities that the Gearbox panel had, and I can't think of anything that makes me safe and solid and happy about Gearbox right now. At the very least, some people say just give us a remaster of Borderlands 1. I don't even think a remaster of Borderlands 1 will save them. Don't focus on that. I said it before, I said it again. I don't want them to focus too much on Borderlands 1 or Borderlands 2 if it takes away from them focusing on Borderlands 3. Keep the manpower on Borderlands 3. But at the same time, giving us a remaster would be cool for some people, but I mean, it'd be much easier for you to put out a patch, or at least for PC. Just put out a patch, just like the remastered version of Skyrim and Bioshock are doing. If you already own the game, just put in a patch just to do it or something like that. I don't know. It's not really necessary, and it probably would just make y'all be more in debt. But you know, if Gearbox is in debt, which I kind of think is what they are, and that's why they're trying so hard to salvage as much money as they can off of Battleborn. You know what you can make the money back on? Borderlands. Hey, did you hear me? Borderlands. I'm kind of ranting. I'm kind of upset. I told myself I was not going to watch the Gearbox panel, and I did. I didn't watch it yesterday. I had a death. My dog died yesterday. It feels bad. And that's kind of sad, but I don't want to talk about that. I've already had my sad moments, and I wanted to talk about Battleborn being a reason that Gearbox is failing, and just get it together, man. My rant's over. I think I've gotten everything off my chest that I'm comfortable with getting off. Gearbox, come on, man. I know you know what you need to do. You know your audience well enough. If PAX Australia comes and we still haven't heard anything, then I don't know, man. Who knows? There might be another studio in the works, working on a Borderlands game, or whatever you want to call it. Basically a Borderlands game that's better than Borderlands can do it themselves. You don't want that, Gearbox. You don't want your IP being, I don't want to say stolen, but your IP being used. Because it's been, what, 4 years almost? Since Borderlands 2? What was that, 2012? Almost 4 years, Gearbox. Come on, man. So, that's all I have for you in this video that turned out to almost be kind of a rant. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let your rant be heard. Hashtag bring Borderlands 3. So that's all I have you in this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching it. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section how upset you are about Gearbox panel and how trash it was. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.